So if you are looking to get Staryu shiny, now in Wild Zone 2, that is where you're going to find Staryu specifically. This is going to be probably the best place that you're going to be able to find specifically Staryu. Starmie obviously can be spawned in Wild Area 20 as the alpha, and I believe pretty much just wave 16 you could go and get one of them. But if you are looking specifically for Staryu, the first thing you need to do is obviously turn this to nighttime. So if you do kind of fly into Zone 2, you will obviously see the bench just around the corner. So already that's going to be a great place to do. Now really, there's only two different ways to actually kind of respawn everything and kind of really get that shiny going. As you can't really exploit the actual kind of zones of actually giving you more spawns. It's predominantly going to be either AFK or flying consistently, and they're going to be the two ways that you have to grind this game out. So, with as well, with Starmie, I suppose, being the fact that it's only nighttime here, that's going to be the interesting point. Now, obviously, as you see there, we've got the Staryu over there, and basically, as we do bench AFK, you could potentially get the shiny from that. So, obviously, just sitting here, tapping A on the bench, you'll be able to see it, because if you go roughly from kind of like the middle side of stuff here, if we're looking kind of around about here. I always do that. I always click the wrong button. Back off here. If we click on here and then we click place pin, there we go. You'll be able to see that we are about 58, give or take. Obviously, then if you kind of get a little bit more central, kind of down here a little bit more, you'll be able to see we could just potentially touch the waters at about 50. So we are getting a bit of the water, and we are getting Staryu as well. But mainly that is the Staryu that we're looking to reset. So basically anything from here to 50 meters is what's going to reset. So for instance, if I was to come round, we should get all of the water over there, which again should give you a few different spawns. Obviously the Staryu there, we've got a Magikarp down here. I feel like you probably miss out on all of this side, but naturally this is going to be the interesting part that you can obviously do. Now this is more AFK if anything. It's going to be just purely based on constantly slapping the bench and hopefully getting something. Now when it comes to the flying method, I feel like it's pretty standard across the board. Like everybody knows exactly what that is, and it is quite literally just flying, running round, flying back again. I mean, to be honest, I'd say it's probably better than AFK benching, unless you've kind of got like a turbo controller, or if you've got something that is enabling you to be able to obviously go ahead and spam it really quickly without necessarily being there. Obviously, when you're flying, you kind of want to have a look at everything. You'll be able to see, obviously, you'll be able to hear as well. But naturally, what you do is you kind of go around, you have a look at absolutely everything. Make sure that you're obviously looking at all of the spawns across the board. And then all you do from there is fly back. It's a very standard stuff, and with a spawn like this and with a hunt like this, I would recommend highly getting the shiny charm first. I believe it goes from like your normal rates are 1,400 and something to one in like 1,028 or something like that. So the obvious rate is so much better if you can just get that shiny charm. So like anything with all of these hunts, make sure that you've got that, because that's going to be absolutely key to being able to get a lot of these. And basically that's the two ways. It's the main ways that you're going to find hunting, either on the bench or flying. There's not really too much else that you can do to actually exploit this, because naturally you can't make any water exploitations in terms of bringing them out the water and then getting them to spawn again. And obviously there isn't really anything else there, or at least nothing that I've found and nothing that I've definitely seen from anybody else. It is predominantly just a standard way. But as Staryu is only in Wild Zone 2 at the moment, these are the ways that you're going to have to do to just be able to fly or bench. So let me know down below if you've managed to get anything. Leave a comment down below if anybody else you'd like me to kind of cover, and see who we can get coming up next.